What happens if my spouse and I get called in for a second interview? Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, immigration lawyer practicing law throughout the United States at our office here in St. Louis, Missouri. Hey, it's September 1st, and today we're talking about interviews at USCIS on marriage-based cases where the couple is being asked to come in for a second interview. The first thing I'll say is if you're being called in for a second interview, it's not a good sign. It probably means that they have found out some things since your first interview that they want to ask you and or your spouse about. It also means, especially if you were not separated at the first interview, that you are going to be separated at the second interview. So USCIS does delay a lot of marriage cases. If they think the marriage is shaky, they like to see if the marriage is going to fall apart. And they also like to bring the couple back in for that second interview so they can try to scare the crap out of the U.S. citizen. What they do typically is they call the U.S. citizen in first, and they talk to them all about the consequences of immigration fraud, how there's criminal penalties, civil penalties, and they try to get the U.S. citizen to say that the marriage is fake, that they only got married to get this person a green card. If that doesn't work, then they try to ask questions to show that the couple is not legit, and they try to, ask you all those gotcha questions like, what did you have for dinner last night? Who drove today? What side of the bed did you sleep on last night? Excuse me. All those kinds of things. So if you find yourself being called in for a second interview, you need to bring in more marital evidence and you need to be ready to go. They're most likely going to separate you. You probably want to bring a lawyer because there's a real chance for mischief here. And the lawyer at least would be in the interview with both spouses and would be able to report back when the interview's over about the couple and how they did. So you're going to want to get a sense as to why they called you in, and the lawyer being in both interviews is going to help you figure out why maybe they called you back in. So I would not go to a second interview without a lawyer. All the general rules apply. You want to listen to the questions, you want to tell the truth, you want to answer honestly and concisely. You don't want to give a big long story, but you have to really be ready for anything. So if you're getting called in for a second interview, you really need to look at your case as a whole and figure out how can I make this stronger? What am I going to need to do to get them to approve this case? If you have questions about that, or if you got called in for a second interview or a third interview, give us a call at 314-961-8200. You can email us at info@hackinglawpractice.com. Be sure to join us in our Facebook group, which is called Immigrant Home. And if you like this video, we ask that you please share it out on social and that you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you get updates whenever we make videos just like this one. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.